Hey everyone, Toshiibeats here, and today I'm in a Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R. It's making around 300 horsepower, can do 0 to 60 in like 5.4 seconds.
Wow, you can read the brochure.
And yes, I read the brochure. No, I'm messing with you. But honestly, if you're new here, if you haven't been here, haven't seen any of this before, like I said, I'm Toshiibeats. I like to drive cars on the Seto or any other game, honestly, at this point, and talk about them like they're real. So that way when you're getting behind the wheel, you kind of know what to expect. And it's a good way to kind of drive every car. All right, get this Mustang out on the road. Oh my gosh. This thing is kind of noisy. All right, so I don't know if you know, but I'm a little biased towards Mustangs. I like these things. I don't know, it's something about them. They're cool. It's very, if you're really getting into cars, or put it this way, in the beginning of everything for me with cars, I loved muscle cars. They were my first true favorite type of car. But, you know, half the time back then, there really wasn't too many other muscle cars you can get into, and they were all the older ones. They were all really expensive, and you really couldn't even deal with it. So I just kind of let muscle cars go to the side, started looking at JDM cars and import cars, and now I'm a little bit older. These types of cars are pretty cheap. You can get you a nice older V8 Mustang for a reasonable amount of money. So, that being said, that's kind of why I'm in this one. Once again, biased. But I'm going to see what this 0 to 60 is like, and hopefully not lose control of this Mustang. It's not bad. It feel okay. The torque is definitely there more than the high-end power. Yeah, this actually grips up. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, really getting on those brakes. You really start to feel this thing dance around, because there's literally no weight in the rear of the car. Oh yeah, this is really easy to drive. I'm pretty sure this just might be this particular one and these good set of tires. I am on a set of Bridgestone Potenzas, by the way, and they're doing a pretty decent job keeping me on the road. Makes the right amount of power, and then you're still able to have some fun in the car. Going uphill. Oh, I shouldn't be trying to drift it, but it just does it. This thing is easy to drive. The power comes on really smoothly in a V8, and you kind of know what to expect when you're getting on the throttle. Second gear is the fun gear. Third gear, yeah, you get the pull, but since it's only 300 horsepower, which is still a lot, please don't take that the wrong way, you don't really feel like you're going to crash so suddenly. Okay, yeah. So going through these canyons, this car feels extremely composed, even over these bumpy roads. To the point where normal cars that I drive when I do my reviews, they're literally bouncing everywhere. They feel almost a little too scary to be driving on the island. But this is one of the more composed cars that I've actually been able to drive, and I'm kind of surprised about it, this being the car that's doing it. Normally when I come this way, I try to do a little burnout, so. For a hog traffic here. This though. See, I'm just now getting the 80. At the top of third, I'm just now getting the 80. I'm making a lot of noise. It's very theatrical. A lot of smoke happening. A lot of sound happening. Like, but I'm not going that fast. Am I still going above the speed limit? Yes. That fast? Not really. And when you can't control it, it really feels like it's a pretty well-rounded Mustang. So, I'm actually really curious. You know me, or if you don't, this is your first time, like before. I like to take cars here, drive them around the island, treat them like a normal car, see what it's like in traffic, and then, if it's something that's actually handleable, I'll take it to Laguna, give it a good lap around my favorite track, and hopefully I can actually put something on the board. I need to make a board for this, actually. I've been driving all these cars. I have not made a time board for this. I'll do that. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to Laguna and see what this Mustang can do. All right, here we are, beautiful Laguna. Gonna give this thing a good warm-up lap and see how it goes. Okay, so the rear end seems a little bit more lively on this smoother pavement. Ooh, okay. Part of me just wants to just slide the car around, but I have to realize that the throttle modulation, or how much I get on the gas, really is going to matter in a car like this, because the power just comes on. It's not a lot, but when it does, if you're not ready or if you're not doing the right thing, then I can realize that I'm going to regret it very quickly. Car still feels composed. Okay. Really got to be careful about how I get on the brakes. Because, I mean, their rear end just wants to spin. Yeah, power coming through turns is pretty good, actually. I know that might sound weird, but sometimes when you're going through a turn and the car is going a little too fast or a little too slow, you got to kind of either get on the brakes or get on the gas. Just kind of, to kind of either keep the line or get off the line, or wherever your apex line is. You get what I'm trying to say. But when you do have to get back on gas, sometimes getting on can kind of upset the car a little too much. Or if you're in the front wheel drive, a little bit of torque steer and kind of give you a little bit of a change. But no, this one, so far, me adding gas, it allows me to kind of point it in the direction that I'm trying to turn in a little bit better. It might just be the V8 rear wheel drive thing that I'm not used to, but I can feel that. Right there, yeah, like right up in there. It's like a certain amount of gas for the point in that allows you to just kind of give it like a nice little push. Okay, really mild feeling car. In a good way. Like, at this point, it feels like I can get in this car and go do a track day and know what to expect when I'm behind the wheel, which is good, because then you can start getting better times. And I need to start working on my braking. Yep. There we go. Not going to be the fastest car around Laguna, and that's totally fine. Oh, kind of dancing on it. No. I did try to give it a little bit more gas coming around those last few turns. Trying to squeeze a little bit more out of it. All right, so 154. I'm going to give it another lap. Just to see what it does. It's like the car goes from feeling kind of balanced going through some of the turns to immediately feeling like somebody just dropped a stack of weights on the front end, and the rear is like in the air. All right. Not gonna do too many laps in this thing because I'll be sitting here trying to correct myself for a while after that last one. We'll just see what I get from this. A little bit of slippage. Okay. 157. That's still sub 2 minutes in a like 20-year-old car. Kind of happy about it. All right. Now look, like I said, I'd like to drive these cars around the street and the track. You get an idea of what they do in both places. Union City has been a good home to me, but I think I'm gonna have to try to find a good spot. And if you're still watching by now, like, leave a comment down below. Let me know where is a good place I can go drive. I'm trying to keep in mind, city driving, highway is cool, but I need some city driving for traffic and more realistic reasons. So, yeah, if you're still watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next car.